Dr. Jennifer Pielh, and I am a general pediatrician at Cook Children's Pediatrics in Celina. Growing up, I've always adored children, always the neighborhood babysitter, and I've always loved the innocence of children. And so I think what I love most about pediatrics is the preventative element, right? It's like we have the opportunity to set children on a path of health. When children do get sick, it's never their fault, and that is something that's just it draws me to them. It's like as we get older, we make choices as adults that unfortunately affect our health. It's like we don't eat properly and we drink alcohol or we smoke cigarettes or things like that. And obviously children aren't doing those things. And so it's about educating their families about like, hey, we have an opportunity to really set forth a very healthy pathway moving forward. And I just feel like that's just a huge draw to me. It's the preventative element and the fact that I feel like I can make a difference for the entire length of this child's life. I use a lot of my personal experience of motherhood to help guide me as I'm talking to moms and dads and grandparents about different stages. I really rely on my experience as a parent, not only my medical experience, but that personal experience of the sleepless nights and the tantrums and, the teenage hormones that, wow, do they rage in my house, right? So I really rely on those experiences to tell parents and try to reassure them that so many of these things we experience in parenthood is really, really normal. I think the relationship of the family, the pediatrician, and the patient is one of the most special relationships that there is. The most important thing to me with my patients is that they realize that the number one most important thing is communication. Their job is to communicate to me. My job is to communicate to them. And ultimately, if we communicate well with one another, we are going to be absolutely okay. And so I try to let them know that I want them to leave every single visit having their questions answered and their concerns addressed. I want to alleviate their fear and anxiety. I want to let them know when I'm worried, when I'm not worried, but also when they need to worry and when they don't need to worry. So I really try to make sure that they know that I am there to listen to them, to address their concerns, and to have them leave as comfortable as possible, that they feel very confident that they can assess their child correctly so that they know when they need to follow up with me. That's the most important thing.